Well, you just had a look there at the sun, which is a little bit of a fog over it, but everything very clear here in the Impact Arena, Bangkok, Thailand. It's the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals, day one of action on court two. We've had an epic marathon match, 94 minutes, with Pauline Rahayu just beating out Lee and Shin. And now men's singles, Chinese Taipei's Wang Tzu Wei up against Hong Kong China's Angus Long. These players are from Group B. We've just seen another epic match, by the way, on court one between Anders Antonsen. He edged out Kidambi Shrikant. So Wang Tzu Wei and Long now will be doing battle here in Group B. We look at their records. It's very similar, isn't it? With Long having just a slightly better record than Wang Tzu Wei. They know each other, of course, very well.
Men's single, Group B. Wang Tzu Wei from Chinese Taipei.
So Wang Tzu Wei makes his way out. Man who's got a third place at a bronze medal at the Asian Games in 2018. Also got a bronze in the East Asian Games back in 2013.
Latif Jauhari from Indonesia.
Has won 3 BWF singles titles in his career.
Wahyana from Indonesia.
Hasn't played too much badminton before this Thai leg of events, as most of these players. Lost in the quarterfinals of the All England Open back in March of 2020, up against Angus Long. There he is, from Hong Kong, China. He has won a silver in the East Asian Games 2013. World Junior Champion. That was in doubles though back in 2012. Has won 8 BWF singles titles in his career. Lost in the round of 32 in the All England, by the way, to Kenta Nishimoto in straight games. And we'll tell you about their record in the Thai legs shortly, as they have the toss now.
Hello. Okay.
Hong Kong Long has a good record.
Red color. What do you choose?
6-2.
Red color.
But the last time they met, it was here.
Red color. What do you choose?
And it was
side?
Wang who won it, surprisingly perhaps. That's some colourful hair there by the umpire. Following in the footsteps of his countrymen as well. Well, Wang Tzu Wei, I think will be. You look back at the Yonex Thailand Open where he lost to Angus Long 15-21, 21-15, 2022. That was quite the battle between these two. And then they met in the Toyota Thailand Open. More than that in a while, as we look at Wang Tzu Wei's profile from Taipei. 178 centimeters, 25-year-old. He's 12th in the world currently. His best was 10th, and that was achieved in October of 2017. Angus is 26, 181, just slightly taller. 8th in the world currently. His best, of course, is 6th, and that was in November 2017. So they've met each other twice now. There he is, the very colourful Abdulatif Jauhari, who's gone blue in the last few days. And Wahyana, an all-Indonesian lineup for the officials today. Yeah, so they've met each other twice, and it's been one apiece in these recent meetings. Wang beat Angus in the round of 16, 21-13, 21-11
Ready
in the
to play.
Toyota Thailand Open. Wang Tzu, I think, will be a bit disappointed with that performance in the Toyota Thailand Open, getting just to the round of 16, losing to this man here. But then don't forget because he had a very good Yonex Thailand Open, got to the finals, having disposed of Lee Chuk-yu, someone he knows very well, of course, also from Hong Kong, China. Then Cho Tian-chen, that was an excellent performance, losing to Victor Axelsen in the final, 14-21, 14-21. Can he avenge that defeat against Wang Tzu Wei here and get a good start to this
Players
championship?
ready. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Angus, Hong Kong, China. And on my left, Wang Tzu Wei, Chinese Taipei. Angus to serve, love all, play. One love. Two love.
Pretty fast and furious between these two already.
Service over, 1-2. Service over, 3-1.
Nicely done there by Wang Tzu. Lovely drop from him. Well, I think he'd be relieved at that Wang Tzu Wei because that rally went on far longer than it should have. Could have easily killed it much, much earlier in the piece. I think it's relief more than anything else. He got the point in the end.
Service over, 4-2. Service over, 3-4.
Just to tell you how these two got to the finals. Wang Tzu Wei won the Side Modi International Super 300 event and accrued enough points and other performances to warrant his place in the top 8. Angus Nkalong
4
won
all.
the Thailand Masters. He finished runner-up here, the Yonex Thailand Open, as we mentioned earlier, losing to Axelsen, and was in the semi-finals of the Malaysia Masters Super 500 tournament.
Service
And actually,
over.
in that
5-4.
final reckoning, Wang Tzu Wei actually finished with more points than Nkalong. And in the rankings, he's 4th, as we said, and Nkalong is 5th. Beautifully soft hands there, really nicely done by Wang Tzu Wei. Lovely work on the turn from Ng, but not enough.
Seven, 5.
Great power from Wang.
Wang Tzu Wei.
He's looking confident, isn't he? He's looking good. I'm happy with that. Not going to make a mistake from there, is he?
Over. 6-8.
Nice and easy for him.
Service over. 9-6.
Well, Ng has just not been allowed to relax, as it were, not allowed to build up a head of steam. Hasn't had anything more than 2 consecutive points in this match. Wang, on the other hand, has had 4. And he's now got this 3-point lead. Well, he was having to defend for the first part of that rally, didn't he? And
6.
Wang turned it around really nicely. He's finding his range at the moment with his winners.
Service over.
Well, just castigating himself for allowing himself to get to that kind of position. He knew it immediately with that return. Now there's a good example, because
11-7
Ung had a lot to aim
interval.
at. Went quite wide, and it's Wang Tzu Wei who goes into the interval fairly comfortable at the moment, fairly happy with that, I'm sure.
Part 2, 20 seconds. Part 2, 20 seconds. Eleven seven. Play.
That has been the story for Wang Tzu Wei
12,
in this match so
7.
far. He's got himself into those positions, and he's putting away these winners really well. Looking sharp right now, Wang.
Thirteen seven.
This is a very good run for him now. 6 points clear of his opponent. And he has now gone on a 4-point run at the moment. Make that 5.
14-7.
Well, Ang's got to put a stop to this right now.
Well,
he's relentless, isn't he, Wang Tzu Wei? Wang Tzu Wei was a surprise name in the 2019 World Tour Finals. Yeah, that was
Service-over.
a bit of improvisation, didn't really work
15.
out. Well, I'll just change that. He was a surprise name in the semi-finals of the BWF World Tour Finals last year, 2019, which was effectively the last World Tour Finals, and he didn't have a remarkable year and was a late qualifier. Sealed a spot at the final qualifying tournament, the Korea Masters, making the top 8 in the race to Guangzhou rankings after accumulating points from 23 World Tour tournaments, and that was 9 more than Anders Andersen, who qualified in 7th place. So he really had to work hard for that last time.
Ball. Service-over. 16-8.
Fell in the first or second round of 17 tournaments back then. So he wasn't expected to do particularly well in Guangzhou, but against expectations, he did more than just make up the numbers. He's doing very well here against Ung Ka-long. He had a straight games loss to Kenta Momota, perhaps not unexpected. Ran through Jonathan Christie in straight games, and that threw the group wide open. Anders Andersen lost his first 2 matches. Wang only needed a game in his final group match against the Dane to seal a semi-final place. He's just cruising this at the moment, isn't he? 10 points clear of Ung Ka-long.
19-8.
Just 2 away from wrapping this up in double quick time. Well, against Antonsen, there was a lot of drama in that match. In the first game, he had a lead at 19-14, 2017. And he's given himself a whopping 12 game points here. Wang Tzu Wei. Anderson, by the way, overtook him and won that dramatic first game, but Wang kept up his attacking game to take the second. He clinched the semi-final spot, even though he lost the match by virtue of better game difference.
Service over.
And Kalong
9-20.
has finally won another point. Been a procession of Wang points, isn't it?
$10-20.
I think he can forgive himself for a couple of slip-ups here, Wang.
Game.
And there you have it. He's won that, and I tell you what, he's won it with style there, Wang Tzu Wei.
Wang Tzu Wei, 21-10.
Was looking trouble, and there, that smash has been very, very good for Wang Tzu Wei. No answers really at the moment from Wang Kalong. Has got to dramatically lift himself now going forward.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Well, a lot of that credit for his rise and his success, Wang Tzu Wei, is down to his coach, Luan Jin, of course, a former
level
star himself back in the 80s, and he's moved to
Play.
Chinese Taipei. He's just looking so sharp, isn't he?
1 love.
At the moment, there's very little that Ung can do. Well, it's all going Wang's way at the moment. Remember, he played that last second shot when he thought it might be going out. And he managed to salvage the situation. he's showing he can do the subtle stuff as well, Wang Tzu Wei.
3 love.
And you can just see the frustration now building with Ng. Well, a similar situation this time for Ng, who played a late shot. He thought that might go out as well. And this, unlike his opponent, he can go on to finish the point. Well, this is a magnificent start to the second game for Wang Tzu Wei. He's varying things up now. There was a lot of power and pace in the first game. But here, grace and subtlety, and he's doing it well. Going back to that point about his coach Luan Jin, he said since he started with the team in January of 2019, well, you feel for him, Wang Tzu Wei, because he worked so hard in that. Ng had him moving around the court.
1-5.
Two great shots from Wang, but he just didn't have enough in him to stay in it. Went for the winner, maybe didn't need to.
Thank you.
Anticipated that really well. Yeah, but that, again, going back to that point about Luan Jin moving across, he said he's become better over that last year, and he said he lost a lot of many first-round matches, but he wasn't playing badly, and he was giving it his best, so he wasn't thinking too much, just trying to get better. And he said he's back then in 2019, that was his first World Tour semi-finals. He made the semis. Good memories for him, and he wants to keep training and getting better. He's doing that at the moment. He's doing that in spades.
Service over. 6-1.
Right now, there's only one player in this, and it's Wang Tzu Wei. That is better from Ng.
Service over.
More clinical.
2-6.
Ng himself had been talking about training in a closed camp environment at the Sports Institute in Hong Kong for more than a month to prepare for all these events here in Thailand. And he said there must be some expectations, but since we haven't played for such a long time, it will be difficult to predict how well we can adjust to the competition. He looked good, didn't he?
2.
In that first tournament. But it hasn't been plain sailing for him since. It's been very difficult. And that continues here.
Service over. 3-7.
More aggression.
4-7.
Better from Ng, who's now just whittling down that lead. It's just 3 points now.
Service over. 8-4.
It was a 5-point lead at one point. Yeah, he'd be annoyed with that
Service over.
because he was in a good
5-8.
position there. Not necessarily to get the winner, but to keep the rally alive. Actually, you could argue he probably could have played a could kill there. This will give us a better idea. At the very least, keep it alive at least. Yeah.
6-8.
Again, having a little chat with himself. And more encouraging here for Ng.
Service over.
Again, that aggression.
9-6.
Playing it right at the player. Playing it with pace right at the player, rather. Forcing him into playing a shot like that. That's 2 points in a row. He hasn't had a run like that in a little while. With the Ng comeback. So we'll be pleased with that. And again,
11-6.
he is dictating things, he's controlling the tempo, and he goes into the lead here, Wang Tzu Wei, 11-6 up. And again, looking very, very good.
Part 2, 20 seconds. Part 2, 20 seconds. Back on court. Get ready.
There's a lot of huffing and puffing going on there with Wang at the break.
11-6.
He, as I said, has been pushing himself a lot here.
Play.
And it's bore dividends.
Wipe the card.
Well, was moving Wang Wang around the court a lot.
7,
And
11.
at one point he lost his footing. There you go. Actually recovered pretty well after that. He might even feel annoyed with himself that he didn't go on to try and win this. There you go. And again, a couple times when he's forced the issue, which he's done a lot of, to be fair, sometimes he's pushed for the winner and he's just gone a little wide. In two minds there, wasn't he?
11.
Wang, and he second-guessed himself. Made the right call in playing the shot. Did it very late. And he had a lot of ground to cover. Getting back to the net. Belatedly did that, didn't he? And Ung is still in this. Only 3 points now between them.
Service 12-8.
Yeah, this is normal service resuming, as it were, for Wang. And he's gone back to his much more aggressive, attack-minded approach.
Service over.
He's not running away with this one like he did in the first game.
Service over.
Body language
14-9.
tells the story. Again, that's a credit to the shot played by Wang. Oh, he's just finding it hard to cope with right now. Better at the net for Ung.
Service over.
Encouraging for him.
14.
He's hanging in there. He's 4 points behind. The only issue he has is whether he can just put on a run of points himself now.
Thank you.
And that is
Service
what we were highlighting earlier in that
15-10.
he just can't build up a run. He's not had more than 2 points in a row in this entire match, let alone this game. And Kalong struggling still. That's better.
Service over.
Just haven't seen enough of it
11-15.
from Ung.
Thank you.
It's pretty intense stuff out there. They're using every opportunity to take a little breather. But he'll be very encouraged by this Wang Tzu Wei. Reminder of the group. And as Antonsen is there. And there's Shrikant as well, Shrikant Kidambi.
(12-15).
Well, he's battling away, Ung. He may not be at his very best at the moment, but he's hanging in there. Yeah, you can't believe it. Wang, that was
13
close,
15.
but not close enough. Right on the top of the net. And that may well have been, had it gone over, it might have been a point for him, but since the interval, it's been better for Ung. He's not got a run of points, but he's won 7 as opposed to 4 for Wang. But because Wang had that fairly big cushion, he can chip away, he can keep going. He'll get points here and there. He's not put a run on himself, to be fair, but he's in a decent position here.
And
that is better from him after the last point that he felt he conceded. Took it well with the kill. I think he's now getting a bit frustrated,
17.
Wang, because before those were going in and he was building up a good head of steam, good momentum. He can't quite do it himself in this second game. And it's just keeping Ung in this match at the moment.
Service over, 18-14.
Now, starting to get within sight of that finishing line for Wang Tzu Wei.
Hold. 19-14.
putting himself into a good position here, Wang Tzu Wei. Once again, plays that nice and flat. Coming down from a steep angle, difficult to return. And he does it again, brilliantly. And that gives him Wang Tzu Wei 6 match points. And he wins this match in style here. Wang Tzu Wei has at times blown away his opponent, and he has looked very, very good. Sharp and up for it. And it's a fantastic start to only his second ever World Tour finals. Remember, he had a poor start the last time, lost in straight games to Kenta Mamoto. And this time, he has shown what he can do. And Wang Tzu Wei will be very, very happy with that. He defeats Angus 21-10, 21-15. Coming up next, more men's singles action for you. Chinese Taipei's Zhou Tianzhen will want to continue that winning streak as he takes on Malaysia's Li Zixia.